Okay, please take a prayer book. We'll kind of gather inside or out.
Got plenty of room.
For both. We're going to start with candle lighting of these amazing candles that Michelle found.
Oh my goodness, carrots!
Riot.
Ah,
Okay, perfect. That's good. Here, you hold this. What's the wrong? Good? Okay.
You stole from the river?
So should we bring our chairs out then?
In or out, whatever you prefer.
We're going to borrow them pretty
In or
quick.
out?
Put them in our planter for next year.
If there's one in, grab it. If
Oh,
not,
there's
bring
plenty
it
of
out.
chairs in here if you need.
There's plenty out here too.
This is nice.
Yeah, out here's good.
We usually we've stood inside and kind of like crammed
I
everyone
know,
in.
but I think it's good.
You guys want to be out? Okay.
I know, I love it.
Because it said daughter Michelle.
Capo 2 A minor?
His children, Michelle.
Welcome to the Wellens Sukkot.
About that.
Well, you found all the pipes and all the pieces, and you were here putting it together with Matt. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's really, next year there'll be snow on top of it, so we may do it inside.
Yeah.
Because there'll be no
One
weather.
thing is we're supposed to have boughs on
It's
top,
beautiful.
branches on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, bamboo.
Now, for the blessing of the lulav and etrog, it's done before Shabbat begins, technically. And what's interesting about the prayer is it's the same prayer. Does anybody know the prayer you say when you're washing your hands?
Yes.
Baruch atah Adonai. Asher tishana al nitilat yadayim, which is over the hands. So this one is al nitilat lulav. So it's the hand, instead of washing the hands, it's handling the. So we'll get a volunteer here. The little stem is down, going to down. The lulav is held up. Phil, since you're taking pictures, I'm not going to let you do it. And then you shake it north, south, east, west.
Where's north from here?
Well, I don't know. Up. North. Symbolic.
In the Sukkot.
Yeah, pretty much in the circle.
Is that the prayer first?
Yeah, so let's say it together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat lulav.
A little up, a little down, a little east, a little west.
Cross. Don't cross it.
And hold it so you get a picture. This is not a movie.
Go in a Jewish store, shake.
And then people say, what do you do with this later? So most people will take the etrog and they get those cloves and they push it in. And when it dries out, you have it for your spice box
See what you want to shake?
for Havdalah. And then the traditional will take
Inside.
the lulav, let it dry, and then burn their plummets at Passover with their.
Take it. You can take the lulav and hot chocolate. And if anyone else wants to shake also, you can.
Any other shakers you can?
Go inside. You can shake it above your head and then point it down to the ground,
Then we'll have candlelight.
to left and
Would someone like
right,
to light our carrots?
behind you, in front of you.
So, yeah.
Fire carrots.
Come on this side so we'll go. Come on this side.
It's okay. Because it's Sukkot, it's our harvest holiday.
People doing this before Shabbos.
Okay, we're good. Turning it into simmus. That's great, thank you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav mitzivanu lehadlik ner shal Shabbat v'shal Yom Tov.
Thank you for the carrots. Let's turn in our prayer books, page 4. Hinei ma tov, what a pleasant it is to be together.
And it is so wonderful that we are all here together on this Sukkot, including our friend Colleen, who is here with me this evening because Colleen and I are heading out tonight to go write an album of Jewish music. And so that is why Colleen is here. We're having a little album writing retreat. And so excited.
Very
And wait to
excited.
see the concert we'll have this summer on the mountain with them.
Yes. And please take just a moment to say Shabbat Shalom. No one needs to introduce anyone here, but you can all say Shabbat Shalom to someone Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Oh, hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim 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 shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, hine matov. Yalla la, yalla la 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 la. Yalla la, hine matov, hine matov. Yalla la, yalla la 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 la. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
We should hold this holiday in July. Because it's sometimes you could have everybody come instead of when everybody's already gone home. And we should do this, have Sukkot in July. I know we won't.
We can't fit a July crowd in this sukkah, Rabbi Newman.
You're right. Okay. Let's welcome the angels of peace. Shalom Aleichem. We'll join together. Page 8.
Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Limelech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Anytime you want to interrupt me to do one of your special pieces, it's great too. But we have a Sinai. This is where you want to do a Sinai. I lift my eyes to the mountain. Where does my help come? Isn't it a golden color? Especially with the light. That's incredible. On page 12, let's lift our eyes to the mountains. A Sinai.
Yeah, you can come out and take a look if you want, because it is extra beautiful. So come take a look at the mountains if you want. They're really glowing very beautifully. Sinai al Harim, Yadim Yavo Ezri. Sinai al Harim, Yadim Yavo Ezri. Ezri Meim Adonai, Aseh Shamayim Haaretz. Ezri Meim Adonai, Aseh Shamayim Haaretz. Shamayim Haaretz, Ezri Meim Adonai, Oseh Shamayim Haaretz.
Yeah, she wrote it. I'm very, that's what you're going to be doing for the next
That's
several
what
days.
we're doing for the next
That
week.
was amazing.
Writing
Thank
songs.
Let's do a little bit of English. This one works out. A Covenant with God, page 15.
You're welcome to sit, or you can continue enjoying this.
Or if you want a cup of coffee or some apple cake, please don't hesitate. Go inside, bring it out.
No, I don't.
Yeah. As we live amidst the trees, streams, and mountains of Vail, we pray for the care and healing of the earth, so that present and future generations may enjoy the fruits of creation. God made a covenant with Abraham and Sarah, blessing them and their descendants throughout the generations. We teach our children to love Judaism, to honor and carry on our traditions, the laws of the Torah, so our legacy may continue. God made a covenant with Moses and the Israelite people to all generations, giving our people the Ten Commandments and challenging us to choose a life of goodness. May each day be filled with kindness, honesty, integrity, and righteous acts, so we may fulfill the promise. As we turn to the next page, verse 16, welcome the Sabbath bride, and we join together L'cha Dodi. You can sit if you wish, stand, it doesn't matter. Grab a cake, grab some coffee. Sunny's cake.
Shabbat, B'nei Shabbat nikavelo. Mikdash melech ir melukam. U'mitzim b'tov ha'baylam. Rav lach shevet be'emet ha'baylam. Ve'u yachmor alaychem
Back to the
la.
beginning.
Yai lai lai, yalla lai l'chadodi. Yalla lai l'kakala. Yalla lai b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat nikavelo.
Bottom of page 18, we face.
Where is the entrance
The
to our
entrance.
sanctuary tonight? Maybe we'll face the entrance to the sukkah. How
Entrance
about
to the
that?
Almost east.
Boi v'shalom, ateret b'alam, gam b'simcha, v'shalom, rov emunei, am sukkah, boi v'alam, boi v'alam. Yai lai lai, yalla lai lai l'chadodi. Yalla lai lai l'kakala. Yalla lai lai b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat nikavelo. Yalla lai lai l'chadodi. Yalla lai lai l'kakala. Yalla lai lai b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat nikavelo.
Wow, this is like our own private concert. Please be seated. If someone would like to read on page 23, responsibly for us just for today, anyone that has not had that moment? Okay, please. Page 23.
Just for today, I will live one day only, forgetting yesterday and tomorrow, and not trying to solve the whole problem of life at once.
Just for today, I'll be unafraid of life and death, unafraid to enjoy the beautiful and be happy. People are as happy as they make up their minds to be.
Just for today, I will adjust myself to what is, and not try to adjust everything to suit me. If I cannot have what I like, I will try to like what I have.
Just for today, I'll be agreeable, cheerful, charitable, do my best, praise people for what they can do, not criticize them for what they cannot do. And if I find fault, I'll forgive and forget. I'll try not to improve any.
Just for today, I will have a plan. I may not follow it exactly, but I will have one. It will save me from worry, hurry, and indecision.
Just for today, I will get people off my nerves and not get on their nerves. I appreciate them for what they do.
Just for today, I will not show if my feelings are hurt.
Just for today, I will find a little time to be quiet, to relax, to realize what blessings it can be. Time to think about God, and get a fresh perspective of myself.
Just for today, I will look at life with fresh eyes and discover the wonder of it. I will know that as I give to the world, so the world will give to me.
Is this a Zika thing? Barcode? It's you?
Are we doing the top?
Okay. Page 24 as we rise, continue with our call to worship.
Yada
seated. Where is it? Okay, page
Because we are outside tonight, we thought it would be appropriate to do a prayer about the separation of light and darkness as we are watching the sun setting
As
here
it's getting darker.
during this service.
Page 26.
So page 26, in the middle of this prayer, in the middle of this page, there is a portion, you can find it like right toward the middle, that goes, Borei Yom V'Laila Golel Or Mipnei Choshech. So you can find it right in the
This
middle.
talks about the separation of darkness.
It's the same as
Page
a
26.
dollar. Yeah.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei Yom V'Laila, Golel Or Mipnei Choshech, Golel Or Mipnei Choshech, V'Choshech Mipnei Or. Roll into dark, roll into light, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei Yom V'Laila, Golel Or Mipnei Choshech, Golel Or Mipnei Choshech, V'Choshech Mipnei Or.
Like that. Is it your turn?
Oh, would you like to lead Shema?
Sure.
Okay. Come on up.
Page 30 as we join together.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, bechol levavcha ubchol nafshecha, ubechol meotecha, vehayu hadvarim ha'eleh, asher anochi mitzavecha, hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shimtecha b'veitecha, u'mlechtecha v'aderech, uv'shachbecha uv'kumecha, uv'shartan le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot bein einecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, u'visharecha.
And the reason I like to do that is because it's actually Torah reading, that when we have the Parsha in the summer, that everybody loves because you already know it, Ve'et Hanan. When you look at this particular prayer in our prayer book, it has all the trump, all the musical notation. So every Friday night, or when we teach it to the kids, they get to hear the sound of Torah reading. I'm not going to go against your list. What have you got next?
We have a Hashkiveinu, the shelter us in place that way.
Michamocha first?
Michamocha first.
Okay, page
Yes.
32. The waters closed upon the pursuing Egyptians, and the two of them sing Michamocha.
Michamocha, Bailil Adonai, Michamocha, Nedar Bakodesh, Nora Nora. I think it's a Christian hymn.
We won't say that.
but-
We don't use the word.
There's a lot of Lord in Judaism.
Yeah, it is beautiful. Adonai is Lord. Sure.
Right, but we always
Say Yah
Right.
or
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Ashkivenu. This evening, as we seek peace and comfort, top of page 34. Ashkivenu.
This is the melody that Eliana Light wrote. Eliana is the other musician friend of mine that came to Mountaintop services, and B'nai Vail sponsored this track on her album that just came out.
And I played violin on
And
that.
Colleen was on violin on this track.
Shelter.
Orahi.
Oh, the album is called Orahi, which means she is light.
She is light. Eliana Light. Shelter us in place, shelter us in peace, shelter us in love, shelter us in love, shelter us in place, shelter us in peace, shelter us in love, shelter us in love. Hashkiveinu, Ya Eloheinu. Hashkiveinu l'shalom. Hashkiveinu, Ya Eloheinu. Hashkiveinu l'shalom. Hashkiveinu. Hashkiveinu, Ya Eloheinu. Hashkiveinu l'shalom. Hashkiveinu, Ya Eloheinu. Hashkiveinu l'shalom.
On 6 days the Lord created the heavens and the earth. The seventh day he ceased from his work and rested. And hopefully the Shabbat is on your list. Yes?
Vishamru b'nei Israel et Hashabbat la'asot et Hashabbat l'dorotam b'ritolam Vishamru b'nei Israel et Hashabbat la'asot et Hashabbat l'dorotam b'ritolam Uvein b'nei Israel Oti le'olam Vishamru b'nei Israel et Hashabbat la'asot et Hashabbat l'dorotam לעשות את השבת לדורותיו בראשון. I love that Ziva was doing the dance from camp, right? I used to do that when I went to camp too. We did that Bishamru at camp. In the room.
Almost all the songs from
At-
the service I've
Yeah.
This is like being
really?
at camp.
So they sit in a big circle and they all put their hands on the shoulders of the person in front
Oh,
of them.
that's not what we
No, what do you do for
in-
Bishamru?
No, in
Just in services you do
in
it.
services.
In services you do it, but they all go Bishamru B'nai Israel. Yeah.
Well, there are those in our community in need of healing, body, mind, or spirit. If you have a loved one in a moment, please share their name as we continue Mishabera, page 38.
The ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
And blessings for full healing to Gail Balin, Sue Beiser, Dennis Deutsch, Carol Ann Finn, Jane Friedman, Deborah Goldman, Cindy Goldman, Mark Groblowski, Lori Hellman, Mike Herman, Karen Ellen Hirschberg, Jill Huddleston, Rhea Ivry, Donald Jaffe and Harriet Jaffe, Mary Sue Katz, Herman Keek, Renee Myers, Stephen Reese, Ed Royal, Chip Ruth, Roberta Scheller, Lynn Eileen Schiller, Sam Schwartz, Bill Silvers, V. Sklarowitz, Dina Stempler, Lori Strauss, Stephen Wheel, and Mickey Winokur.
Kathy Cole.
Terry McGann, Terry Nissen, Ralph Chandler.
Chillier. Page 40, as we rise, we'll continue with the Reader's Kaddish.
Yitzkadal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'alma divra kirtei ve'amlich machutei
V'chaye kol yom echon u'chaye kol beit Yisrael Ba'adala u'bizman kari
ve'yimeru Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam olam me'amaya Yitzbarach, Yitzbarach, Vishtabach, Yitpa'ar, Yitzromam, Yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitaleh, Yitalal, Shemei Dekudsha, Le'elam, Yinkol Birchata, Veshirata. Tushbechata, Nehemata, Damim, Yimeru.
Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Page 42 as we continue. Let's silently for page 57.
Adonai.
Prosalena is a prayer that talks about spread your Sukkot of peace over all of us. We're heading this way. Beautiful. You'll be the first to hear, all dozen of us. In July, we always have the mountaintop first weekend of July, which will be 4th of July weekend. I'm not making announcements to check. And the first weekend of August is our second mountaintop. And since it's such a wonderful time to spend on top of the mountain, this time we're going to do it, but not on Shabbat. We're going to do it on a weekday, So we don't have to bring the ark, we don't have to bring our prayer books, we just have to bring the two of them. And a few others that you have friends. So we can even call them Michelle and Friends. So we'll have a concert, same thing. We'll do it in July, one weekday, we have to coordinate their schedules, and to have more of a one and a half hour concert where some of the things we join in like this, but we also get to hear the new music that they're going to be writing. So we'll start with breakfast, we'll go up the mountain and just enjoy a beautiful weekday on top for the first time ever.
Wow.
That's instead of or in addition?
In
There's
addition.
always-
In
In
addition.
addition to the other two mountains.
It'll be a third event at one
More is
time.
better.
Yeah, we're always looking for a new thing.
That's great.
So, I'm going to have Mark explain this because he knows it better than I. We have this lulav. Each of these, by rabbinic ideas, were symbolic. So you could explain this, and I'll tell you the new interpretation that they now have.
He's sketching off cards, so I have to remember this. But anyway, this is supposed to represent your body. Why? Your heart, your spine, your eyes, and tears from your eyes. So this is what represents. And we go up, down, sideways, backwards, left, right, all to just make it all encompassing and to appreciate nature, because we're supposed to at Sukkot give it up to nature. Because that's what the whole holiday is about. We've given up to the harvest. We've given up to the God who provides us all these foods. So all this is about harvest and being part of nature. And that's why many
Don't
people
go
sleep.
away with this,
Okay.
because the explanation that talks about the environment takes it another step where this is the old Talmudic explanation, because they had to figure out why are we doing all these things and putting them together to create the body. Well, they said that the 4 parts of the lulav and etrog are the 4 habitats in Israel. So for all that have been, and all of you who have visited, the lulav, the palm would represent, what part of Israel would you think? Yes, the desert. It's the desert. The hadass, the myrtle, which you see here, it grows in the mountains, so it represents the mountains of Israel. Arava, the willow, would grow in the streams. And they talk about going down the streams from into the Kinneret. And then the etrog grows in the lowlands. And those are the 4 habitats in the land of Israel. But they said what it symbolizes is the whole of our environment. And when you put all this together, not only is it the whole of the body, but it's the whole of the environment. So when you hold the lulav and etrog, they're saying, oh, this could have been a song. You hold the whole world in your hand.
Etrog. In your hands you got the lulav and the etrog. In your hands you got the lulav and the etrog. In your hands you got the whole world in your hands.
We got
In your hands.
I didn't even think that. Well, anyway, there's a Native American expression too. It's a quote that I've always liked. It says, "Treat the earth well because it wasn't given to you by your parents; it was loaned to you for your children." And I think that's a beautiful way of understanding our frail sukkah that we live in. And most people will eat in this every night, and then many will sleep in it. I don't think I'd sleep outside here, but yes, that's what they do. And
We slept in it in Virginia.
I slept in it many times.
Yeah,
I slept in Florida.
right,
You did?
any
I didn't know you still had a
thing coming up that you want to mention?
I don't think we have anything.
Well, next week is school
Yeah.
Shabbat, right?
School Shabbat.
Yeah,
yes.
so next week there will be a family Shabbat service here at the Vail Interfaith Chapel, and we'll have services will be led by me, and a lot of our students are helping to lead the service as well. And if you want to get involved in any of our youth programming, there's a ton coming up, so please join us for that. And there will be dinner at 5 o'clock before the service next week if anyone wants to join for that. And we just ask that you check the newsletter so you can RSVP, so we make sure we have enough food for that event.
Right. And thank you all for all the help you did for the holidays. It took a village, literally, to put it all together for you. We're greatly appreciative. I thought I had in here the name of the book. We have the book club coming up. Do you know what the book was?
Oh, it's the Counselors in Paradise.
Counselors in Paradise.
And I think it's the 18th.
What's it about?
I read the book. It's an excellent book, and it was one of the Hadassah
Okay.
recommended
So we're doing that by
stories.
Zoom from now on, not because most people are gone.
Did you
But we
want
still
me to
have the
say
book
any
club.
more about the book?
Sure, tell us what it is.
No, so people want to read it. I thought it had a lot to say on different levels. It's taking place during COVID, and a young man who lives in New York with his parents and is like not figuring out what to do with his life. Gets a call from his grandmother saying she broke her wrist. Will he come visit her and help for 2 weeks? So the 2 weeks stretches out into a lot longer. But anyway, he visits his grandmother who had left Vienna when she was 11 years old with her parents. So she starts telling him her stories. And I thought it was very touching. So I would not call it, some people fear, a Holocaust. She left Vienna in 1939. But it's just the contrast of the life they live and then coming to LA. That's consular in paradise. Paradise is California. So I just thought it was a beautiful book.
You don't have to. You do not have to have read
It's
the book
fiction.
to join us
It
on
is fiction.
Zoom. It's great discussions about it.
Yeah.
And apparently, if you listen to it on tape, the one woman who reads does about 8 or 9 voices to make the book even more alive. So we had that throughout the year, and then we also still had that Wednesday group that meets. And we're always looking for a little controversy. This week we talked about why in an Atlanta synagogue they chose not to sing Avinu Malkeinu. The cantor said, we won't sing it anymore, and she wrote a new song, which was not well received. And they just said, because Avinu is our father, and Malkeinu is our king. And she objected to saying that, so she took it out of the service. And that's where we had our discussion. At what point do you say, we still like the tune, and Avinu Malkeinu comes from the book of Isaiah. So do you want to also erase the book of Isaiah? Good discussion. That's where we get into some controversy on Wednesday mornings. It was good. And other rabbis were furious with me on Facebook because we sounded the shofar. Because their congregants called their rabbi and said, they did it, why couldn't we? And I thought, well, that's not
You
my
sounded
problem.
it on Shabbat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, let's continue with Aleinu. All rise and join together.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'titu l'yotzer bereshit, shelo asanu k'haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mizbechot adama, shelo sam chalkeinu ka'em, v'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtacharim u'modim, lifnei melech, Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'ne'emar, V'haya Adonai, L'melech al kol ha'aretz, Bayom hahu, Yeh Adonai echad, U'shemo echad.
Solemn testimony to that unbroken faith which links the generations one to another. Call to mind those whose yahrzeit we observe this month of September. Stephen Adocio, Sarah Bart, Seal Balin, Max Beldick, Harold Berger, Donald Berger, Dennis Bileka, Kinya Bobro, Ralph Cerny, Martin Colton, Harold Daskin, Michael Deutschman, Joseph Dworkin, Israel Lazursky, Joseph Field, Ida Finkelstein, Beatrice Fox, Herbert Friedman, Rosalind Friedman, Jules Friedman, Alan Frummer, Max Gelfin, Harry Gerson, Rita Goldberg, Bessie Goldstein, Stella Gordon, Jacob Green, Roma Green, Louis Halpert, Mary Helen Haight, Harris Herman, Greg Honzo, Llewellyn Hoyne, David Jadwin, Lily Kecklin, Bernard Cotterer, Howard Crivet, Mildred Kern Bloom, Sidney Ladd, Ida Lebzelter, Stanley Leonard, Leonard Levenstein, Emil Levitch, Frankie Levitch, Marvin Lichter, Stanley Miller, Bernard Minko, George Molina, Louis Neperant, Eugene Parr, Bernard Pucker, Leonard Lester Puckross, Milton Podreff, Nancy Polishuk, Eileen Putterman, Frida Ratner-Meyer, Nathan Reichman, Leo Rosen, Rosalind Ross, Samuel Rothenberg, Melvin D. Sachs, Howard Schwed, Marilyn Shavelson, Fern Shearer, Martin Spector, Milton Spiro, Thomas Stouffer Sr., Richard Swig, Joseph Tau, Joseph Weinstein, Lorraine Weinzimmer, Mildred Weiss, Mac Wellens, Gabriel Wolf, Francis Zaleski, and Izzy Zalkin. If anyone else is observing that site. We also offer our condolences, where we just received the call this morning of the loss and the death of Warren Janowitz. We'll have more information about that. We'll send out a notice that he just passed away yesterday. The mourner's cottage can be found in our prayer books on page 64. Those who wish may join with us as we say,
Gadal v'yit gadal shemei rabah, Naman Yivram v'yotem miyamli Mahute. Chod Beit Yisrael, Amen, Amen.
Please be seated. This is a beautiful night. I mean, we said let's have one that's perfect. We don't need a heater. Who would have our Shabbos bells?
Hold on. We have a very special Sukkot Adonolam for you tonight.
Inch by inch. Go.
66.
66.
I don't know lama shema, Teru koyes sirira, Eit nasa,
I'm turning the light. Everybody dorming, woman, bright. And I am away. such a mighty natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a mighty natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
Let's rise for a closing blessing and kiddush. Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitain, Adonai Varech et Emo B'Shalom. May the Lord grant strength unto His people. Bless all of us with peace.
Amen. Baruch
Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Bari hagafen l'chaim. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Motzi lechem min haaretz v'teyavo. Shabbat
Just bring the
shalom.
chairs.